just a quick look at the outside bucket. Again, the fence is on. I'm not going to shut it off. Still full of ice. Now there is some water. We're getting up to a hole 49 today. But it's outside. It's still cold enough that, especially at night, that it's not thawing. It's not thawing and staying thawed. You know? Again, just a quick look. Outside bucket, still full of ice and snow. Okay, so I broke down and unlocked the fence to come in. Why? Because we need to talk about bulbs. I know I mentioned yesterday that now is the time to feed your bulbs. My daffodils and hyacinths and things like that on property are already coming up. So I won't lie. I've already fed mine. I give them a good bone meal mixture and some other plant food. I give them potash all winter long. Things that I know the bulbs like. So when they come up in spring, especially things like tulips and daffodils, because they come early, they've got a head start. They're starting to come up and have a nice little bone meal, a good calcium supplement for them, and or bulb food. Just go to your big box store and buy it. They like it. And again, now's the time. Having said that, anything else that grows like a bulb, asparagus, as an example, is a tuber root. It's more like a Kenya. That makes sense as far as roots go. It's a tuber, but it reacts like a bulb. Once it's there and it's established, it's there forever. And they're starting to wake up. Now there's on my asparagus, you can tell there's no stalks yet, but underground wise, they're starting to wake up. So again, a good bulb food will help them right now. I have one garlic right over there who has refused to die back. I mean, you can see the tip of his little thing is dead, but he's green down towards the ground. He's like, I'm not dying. I refuse. He will probably be the first one I harvest because he's not underground like his friends. But they're ready for some food. Last year in Snowmageddon, I lost all of my walking onions. I'm going to tell you this year, I've not lost any walking onions, but all the ones I have are babies from the ones that survived last year. So onions are like garlic. They have memory. And if they remember what they did to survive Snowmageddon, I mean, they're all, does that make sense? Every single one of them's got green stalks on them. Doesn't matter how big or how little it is. You can see I've got little ones right there. Every single one of them's got little, you know? They're all little onionies just going, yeah, we got this. Same thing. They could do with a little food right now. You know, harsh part of winter, that some days are warm. A couple of days ago, we were at 70, you know? Today, or last night, we were at, 24. Today we'll be at 29. We're going to go the next 2 weeks, though, and end up with lows of just 45. So they're already waking up. They know this. Ground temperature is waking up. So they like a little food. You know how it is when you wake up in the morning. Some days you just want that cup of coffee or maybe a granola bar. You're not looking for a huge meal. You just want a little something. That's how your bulbs are right now. Feed them. Feed your onions, feed your garlic. Keeping an eye on my blueberries. You can kind of see that there's little bud tips. Some of them are starting to swell, but they are not swollen enough that they're going to burst open. But that's soon. Now, strawberries and blueberries, azalea food. They like the acidity of the soil. So if you've got some azalea food, trying to get my hand out of the shadow. You can see it. Little bulbs, or little buds. Again, they've not blossomed open yet. They've not bloomed open yet, but they're thinking about it. The plants that live in the ground know way before we do when they're ready, you know? So, if you've got something in the ground, bulbs, it's time to give them their first feed. All right, I got stuff to put away, so I'll talk to you later.